Greetings fellow Poltermasters and welcome to another episode of Crash Dash. Last episode, Freezeblade defended the Wing Boots trophy not only from his challenger, but from darkness itself. This time, rising from the ashes of the last defeat, we have a new competitor who is going for the grand redemption. Let's meet the opponent now. Sunburn has a lot to prove in this challenge. He's been in the dark for a long time on this channel, so today he tries to rise from it and take the Wing Boots trophy. Can Freezeblade defend his trophy for the third time, or will Sunburn show off his true skills? We will find out today. Let's see what the competitors will face off in today. The competitors will compete in the Fire Sensei realm. With both Skylanders representing two key elements in this challenge, it is evenly matched. The competitors will use an ice ray to make a path towards an erupting volcano. Once all three boulders are in place, the competitors head back to the main island where the next part of the challenge will commence. The competitors will then trek to the top of the mountain to retrieve the treasure at the top, avoiding enemies and completing puzzles. The time stops once the competitor receives the Imaginite chest in the peak. The Skylander with the fastest time wins the challenge. Alright, so here we go. Sunburn up to the plate first. So the timer starts as soon as he starts walking, so the timer has begun. It's going to be interesting to see how Sunburn takes on this challenge because it is a great mix of both of the competitors, with Sunburn being a Fire Skylander and Freezeblade being a member of the Water Skylanders. So Sunburn taking no time, shooting the lava spots with that little ice thing. Look, he goes around the monsters. Great idea. It's a great way to get around quickly because, I mean, you don't have to fight those guys. It's pretty easy there. So here comes at the first boulder. Freezes. There goes the boulder. The boulder defending or saving the volcano there. So the time does not stop in between the little cutscene there, unfortunately. He's hopping across pretty quickly here. Pretty quick for Sunburn. Sunburn has a lot to prove in this. Oh, he jumps right into the fire. Oh, that's not good for him. You think Sunburn wouldn't even be affected by that, but regardless, he still did. And he shoots that one. That was great. That was a great move there by Sunburn. As I said, it's going to be interesting to see what Sunburn does here because he is definitely the underdog in this challenge because Freezeblade has defended his trophy now twice. So this will be the third time he defended it. So he got all three. The volcano is safe. Looks like he destroyed the wall out of there. Oh, smart move by Sunburn! Sunburn hopping in the lava and making him transport all the way back to the beginning there, so he didn't have to worry about fusing the Freezeblade across. So here we go. So now we got the cannon. He hops in the cannon to shoot back. The time will stop once he lands on the other side because there's a mini cutscene in between. You won't see that because I'll edit that out for you. Sunburn heads back. So here we go. Sunburn heading into the second part of the challenge now. So now he has to climb to the top of the mountain to open the vault on the top. So he did save the volcano, but the time does not stop until that vault is open. So we'll see how he fares in this. Avoiding the monster again there. Guess he paid really close attention to that video at the beginning with Trigger Happy showing him what to do. So now we got some puzzles and some enemies here now. So the puzzles, they're not complicated. It's just that ray gun. Wow, that was an interesting little jump there. That was a quick move for him there. But the worst thing about that ray gun is that it's not very accurate. So he's going to have to try to shoot and make sure it's all good. Whoa, look at that! Wasting no time with that one. That was excellent. That was probably the fastest I've ever seen this. So Sunburn is really proving himself today. This is an amazing run for Sunburn here. Look at that. Wow! He is flying through this challenge. He is doing unbelievable right now. I'm blown away with Sunburn and this challenge right now. Looks like he's got himself caught a little bit here because that, as I said, that freeze ray is not very accurate. So he's got to get lucky. Oh, and he gets lucky all right. So now he needs to get that one move at the back. Here we go. Oh, and here we go. He's heading to the end here now. So all he has to do is defeat every enemy in this area, and it'll lock the vault itself, which then he has to press the button. The vault opens, and that's it. He's using the freeze blade to his advantage, which is a freeze ray. He's not using freeze blade. He's using freeze ray to his advantage. He's taking him down pretty quick here with a mixture of ice and fire. Great combination, in my opinion. There's a song about that I heard. And he's taking them out pretty quickly. Those little vile monsters, there's a lot of them. They are only one hit, so it'll take no time. But the one thing, too, is that since this is a Fire Sensei realm, Sunburn is actually more powerful in this area. So he's taking them out pretty quickly here. Oh, here we go. He's got one monster left, the big guy himself, and he's doing pretty interesting. Oh, look at that. Great tactic. Hitting him head-on with the freeze ray and hitting him with a fire every time he jumps and lands. Like, look at that. And he got him! So all I gotta do is hit the button and go in and grab the chest, and once he grabs the chest, the time stops, and the vault is open! Now he's got to get in there and grab that chest. So here we go. taking no time to get in there. And he grabs the chest, so the time has stopped. His final time is 3 minutes 57 seconds. An excellent start to this challenge. Alright, so FreezeBlade has his challenge time set. 3 minutes 57 seconds for FreezeBlade to defend his title against Sunburn. FreezeBlade has a lot to prove. The stress must have got to him there because he went right straight into the lava. That was pretty crazy there. FreezeBlade taking no time going across those spots there. Interesting. Oh, and he gets the first boulder right away. Very simple takedown for FreezeBlade right there. He's going pretty quickly here, taking him out, going quickly across, pretty quick. Oh, he got stuck on the ledge. That was insane. Oh, that was a big move there for FreezeBlade to get stuck there. That might affect his time. Oh, FreezeBlade getting stuck in a lot of... Whoa, where's he going? Oh, I see what he's doing now. He fell into the lava, so it's putted back a bit, but it looks like he's going to go for this one over here, so he doesn't have to worry about going across and then back after for the time. And, he did the same thing as Sunburn, falling into the lava. Look, that was actually a very smart idea. That probably saved him a lot of time heading into the final here. So here we go. He's heading to the top there now. Once he gets inside that cave, he's having a lot of problems jumping off those rocks. That's interesting to see how he's going to do with that. So here we go. He takes that, so that means the cannon is going to appear here now. Interesting. The cannon pulled him back to the middle there. He hops in the cannon, so once he makes it across, the time will stop to do the cutscene, but it's not going to stop for you, folks, because here we go. FreezeBlade lands, and he's off to the second part. Now he gets to the top of the mountain and open that vault, and once he grabs the magic chest, it is over. And I gotta say, he is having an amazing run here, even with the little tiny bits of as you see, like getting stuck on some things. I think he's still doing extremely fine here now. So see, he's doing taking out the monsters there. That was an interesting effect there. Sorry, I dropped the pop filter on my microphone. But here we go. He's taking out all of the enemies here. Oh no, this is interesting. Oh, look at that. FreezeBlade, this is going to affect his time right now. Those monsters, those little beaker monsters are getting in the way. Oh, you see that? He just used them to knock him out. That was pretty interesting right there. But those little monsters got in the way, so he couldn't actually hit the puzzle properly. So we're going to see how he does with this puzzle here now, because this is the one that slowed Sunburn down right at the end. But FreezeBlade seems to be doing pretty well here. Luckily, FreezeBlade is pretty strong too, so once he does get to the final thing where he has to defeat all the enemies, he might be fine. So here we go. FreezeBlade doing pretty well with this. He's got to get lucky with this part here now, and oh no, it's so hard. Oh, we got it! There we go! Alright, so FreezeBlade heading to the final challenge here. So remember, he has to defeat every single enemy in this area to unlock the vault, which is press the button, get in, and grab the chest. And once he grabs that chest, it is over. I gotta say, I'm very nervous right now. It is a very close race. I have a feeling that Sunburn is putting up one heck of a challenge for FreezeBlade here. So we'll see if FreezeBlade can defend his title. And look at that, he's taking each one of these guys out with that little icicle rage, the one that got him to win that record-setting challenge that he had. That's how he got to even compete at this level here now at Crash Dash. He's taking out this monster pretty quickly here. I don't even think he's using the freeze raid at all here, just the freeze blade. Hey, oh, he's almost got him. He must have him now. Oh, interesting move. Oh, you see that? He actually moved back so he could get closer to that button. That was a smart move. Hits the button. Now he has to grab that chest, and as soon as he grabs the chest, the time will stop. I think he may have had it. I think he might have it. And there we go. Stop the clock. 3:47. That was an amazing time. 3:47. He defends his title again. In a very close race, FreezeBlade barely defends his Wing Boost trophy against Sunburn. Sunburn proved he isn't actually the worst Skylander, as he stood very solid ground against FreezeBlade, only coming up seconds away from winning the trophy. We are edging closer to the season finale, and will anyone take the trophy from FreezeBlade? Find out on the next episode of Crash Dash.